Thank you, sir. Now let me take the privilege of inviting Satish Ayenampudi Garu, Director of Operations, Quick Core Technologies, to grace the days. Thank you, sir. It is an honor to introduce Sri Satish Ayenampudi Garu to you all. He has 25 plus years of industry experience, currently serving as the Director of Operations, Quick Core Technologies. His expertise includes research and experimental development on communications, networking devices, semiconductors, and automation. Throughout his career, he is instrumental in handling critical issues, escalations, and successful sign-offs. With his few words of introduction, we are honored to invite Sri Satish Ayenampudi Garu to address the gathering. After the speech, sir will give the closing remarks of the session.
Am I audible? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Mine is the last session today. And, when we all started a career, first, what my senior, gave me a task. That was the first day of my job. What was my senior told? That time, we were, as, Jairam Gar was telling, he started working on telephones. When we started our career, we started working with pagers. The day I joined the job, my senior assigned me one task. What is that? Do the shouldering. He want to judge my, subject knowledge by shouldering it. Likewise, lot of people are there. And fortunately or unfortunately, I was the one who has done the best shouldering that day. And he started telling, Bane unnave, kondalu build cheyaledu dani meeda bane chesavu. So that was the words he has used. Of course, that person is now, heading 5G wireless of AWS in US. So that is how, we started our career. So everyone were telling that, madam was also asking how to retain people. It's all, not a retention. My boss used to say, if you are worth enough, companies will run around you. If you are not worth enough, you have to run around the companies. That is single statement, which I'd like to give. And coming to that, see, every organization has a limitation. They have a limited number of resources, each organization. Likewise, not only services companies, every company we are predominantly into services. So the resources are very, very limited. And within that resources itself, we need to manage the entire show. Otherwise, management will say that, you're not capable. So for that, what I appeal to all the faculties here, don't give them pep talk to your students that, once you do this, you'll become this, you'll become that. Please ask them to learn the things first. Before expecting the salaries, please ask them to learn the things first properly. And for that, you also need to be prepared to give the proper knowledge sharing for them. So this is the simple, funda, how to make your students more, empowered with their required skills in the market. Till now, Venkata sir told, about the focus of Semicon in job market and sector-wise demand also he has detailedly mentioned. Not only degrees at paper, what he was told, and basics are very, very important. You trust me, when we started, Indian operations, we were till 2016 we were in US, and 2016 itself we want to started Indian operations in 2016. When we hired, interns initially, people were really not keen to join us, and we made them understand what sort of importance is there in joining us. And ours is not a product company, ours is a services company. So we made them understand what is the requirement and what exactly is, you need to learn and all. Like that, all our like senior members used to train them after their office hours in US, and somewhere around 9 to 11 our Indian time, they used to work 9 to 11 and sometimes 9 to 1 also. They used to train how they have to be in the market and what sort of skills are required, because we need to bridge the gap, because students are just came out from the campus and joined us. So we have taken a lot of pain to develop them, and now today everyone are in different positions, and we are happy for that. But what Madam was saying, right? People are not really interested to work for the low salary. No, obviously, don't feel bad. Everyone are culprits here, not only parents. And coming back to Dr. KK, he was told that, what is the design and testing, product development, and interlinking their, software and hardware skills. And he was told about hardware life cycle. Like that, it's a life cycle. In a life cycle, everything is a part of it. So we need to really understand what sort of skills are required. Every day you need to upgrade ourselves, then only they'll be part of that life cycle. And Chaudhary Garu told about, their global presence and what sort of facilities they have in design and manufacturing, like what sort of services, hardware and software services they offer as a one-stop solution for everything. Like that, Sai Garu also told that, retention, how retention takes place. At the same time, they have their plans of, in the coming years, what are their plans and hiring the talents and all. And of course, Jairam Garu told, comparison, how they should not compare. He really explained. And how, at the same time, how the opportunities came into India. Like, it's not, overnight effort. Everything is effort-based thing. And main importantly, that, students, like he was telling, right? People are buying projects from outside and submitting it. That kindly don't encourage all these things. At the same time, he has told the career path, like how, the IITs and NIITs are going. In this, I want to give a small example. I think in 2017, we have a position, RTL design position we have. For that, one IIT premier institution, I don't want to tell that, location of that particular thing, but he's from IIT. And we have one, the person who has done his diploma and then BTech and then MTech. So both are for the same role. Then I preferred, being Indian operations inside, I preferred, not IIT student, I preferred this gentleman. And the entire management team was really, very, very upset on my decision, so that, why you are discouraging IITs. Then I said, it is not a question of IIT or non-premier institution. The work, what I'm looking for is this person only will be able to do, not IIT. The same person is with us since 2018. He is with us still. He is working as a lead in our system. Similarly, like we have one more person named Vijay Bhaskar Reddy. Now he is working in one of the ODCs of AMD only. That gentleman started his career with 5.5 lakh rupees. And he served with us for about 4 years. While he was leaving, what was his salary? Anyone can imagine? He worked with us for 4 years. His salary was raised to 300 times. The same gentleman. Wherever we used to place him, he used to mark our flag and come back. Likewise, please empower the required skills, what all our industry colleagues told. Please empower all these skills with your students and make them a very good engineers in the market. One small, thing, I'll tell you, if any child is not brought up properly, obviously the society will blame the parents. At the same time, if any engineer is not trained properly in the institution with proper basics, I don't want to comment, the blame will go to whom? So with that, I want to conclude this. Thank you one and all, and thank you Padmasai madam and VNR management for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
So we have a question, sir.
Yeah.
So while actually speaking of method, sir, I
Yeah.
was actually telling him what my plan was.
Okay.
I'm planning to pursue my master's in computer engineering.
Okay.
In fall 2020.
Okay.
So what sir actually told me was probably it might be difficult to get a head start after finishing your graduation.
Right.
So how do we deal with this?
See, in the present scenario, what is your background and what is your job doesn't make any sense. So it's all, the passion about learning the skills and executing it. So that is how you can take proper mentorship with the subject matter experts, and then you can plan your career. Have I answered your question?
Actually, I was talking about the career opportunity.
Right.
Yeah, like the job opportunity.
Right. See, when you go to the job market, obviously, first chance go to the EC person only in semiconductor space. It is not that you are ruled out from that. You still have a chance if you are empowered with the proper skills of required thing in VLSI domain. There is a fair chances for you to grow in that. Got it? Any other questions from the audience? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your talk. And your talk has enlightened us on the intricacies of the semiconductor industry and what kind of a skill set a student has to imbibe in the 4 years of engineering. Thank you once again, sir. And we also express our gratitude on behalf of Vienna VJIET for felicitating this event here and also for giving the concluding remarks. May I now